born in 1935 in Manchester, Connecticut. I attended all the schools there, and during the Second World War, I had a number of uncles who served in the military. I had two that were in the Navy, and they sort of impressed me, and that was my kind of lead to join. So once I was about completed school in high school, a month before I was to graduate, I enlisted in the U.S. Navy. Several months went by, and my buddy did, but he couldn't wait any longer. He took his name off the list and he signed with the Marines. 3 days later, he was gone. And a month after that, they called me. My mom was devastated, but she ended up being happy. So I served my boot in basic training in Bainbridge, Maryland. And from there, I went to supply school in Newport, Rhode Island. And upon completing the school, I was sent to Davis, Rhode Island, the CB base, which was just across the bay. I spent a number of months there and enjoyed what I was doing. It was kind of different than I expected. But then while there, I met a young lady who kind of turned me on, if that's the word for it. And one thing led to another, and we got engaged. That's another story, but then we got married. And she happened to work in personnel, and she was the one that gave me the papers to go to sea. I reported aboard the USS Newman K. Perry, 883, based out of Newport, Rhode Island, DDR. I spent a year and a half aboard that ship in supply division and really enjoyed it. It was an awakening and certainly learned discipline early. And when we were in the Mediterranean on deployment, our sister ship, the USS Turner, their supply officer or leading petty officer was sent home to be discharged, and they needed someone to take over. Out of several ships, I got selected and wanted to go. I didn't want to go, but once I was there, I totally enjoyed it. I met a number of people that I've spent time with over the years, and one very special from Minnesota. 1955 is when I met him, and at that time, since then until now, here in 2001, we call each other monthly. And not only that, we've been to visit him in Minnesota several times, and he and his wife have been out here. So that's sort of the story of my time in the Navy. I love what I did. I grew up quick, that was for sure. And I'm proud to be an American citizen, proud to have served in the Navy. It was a great time looking back, and I would do it all over again. The marriage, Navy, the whole thing. I'm a patriot, believe it. God bless America.